At some point, anyone who participates in athletics is going to face adversity and going to have to persevere. In fact, I'd venture to say that 100% of the athletes in this room have had to persevere through some type of adversity in their journey and pilgrimage as an athlete. But I want to recognize two athletes. I want to read, and it's in your program as well, a little bit about the Apostle Paul Award. Embodied in the individuals who received the Apostle Paul Award is the Christ-like character that they have displayed when faced with extraordinary life circumstances. In the face of adversity, this young lady and this young man not only overcame, but have glorified God through their trials. Please watch the screens as we introduce tonight's first recipient.
Kristen started sports at an early age, and she did just about every one of them, and she started gymnastics at 3.
Actually, before she even began tumbling, she was tumbling. She was in the house, going off the couch, flipping forwards, backwards, just all over the place. So she was a natural tumbler.
She really enjoyed that sport and did that competitive gymnastics for 10 years, and then came to PCA, and she was so happy that they had a competitive cheer team, and she was able to take her gymnastic skills and move forward with that.
In cheerleading, you have to have a lot of strength, obviously, and most of that strength, especially tumblers, is from your ankles.
When she started pounding those ankles on the hard floor, she started having some sharp pains. Then they started getting worse over a period of time. Then at the end of the first season, she started saying, "Dad, this just doesn't feel right." And so we took her in, and so yeah, she had some bad ankles, needed surgery, and that took care of the first one.
She's had ankle surgery 9th, 10th, and 11th, and 12th grade years.
Each year she would hurt her ankle, and it ended up being 3 surgeries on one ankle and 1 surgery on the other ankle.
Competitive cheerleading at Prestonwood is a year-round sport. The only month off they have is February, so that's when Kristen would have her surgeries, so that she could recover during our downtime and be back by when the season started in September.
Kristen was always in a boot and always in the ankle brace. She's always hurt, and we always joke around with her about how she's always hurt, but it's true. She was in a lot of pain, which Kristen, you can never tell, because she always has a smile on her face, and she's always so strong. She's probably one of the strongest people I know.
I've never heard of Kristen saying she wanted to quit, and I've never heard her complain, ever. She's always willing to do anything for the team and anything our coach needs her to do.
Kristen was a really good tumbler, and sometimes all she could do was just stand there and catch me in my stunt because of her ankles. Even whenever she's in her boot, she would still back spot me, and she would always be there, and she would always catch me.
A verse out of the Bible that really brings to mind Kristen Thomason is definitely Romans 5:3-5. But we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope.
She's so strong. I think that's just a great word to describe her with, because she just did it for the other people around her. So it was just great to see how loving she was, and to see, her having Christ's love and just sharing with her teammates, even though she was in so much pain herself.
Celebrating with Kristen Thomason, the female recipient of the Apostle Paul Award.